I got a lot of recommendations from you guys, like on Instagram, through YouTube, through every single one of the social media outlets for High and Hungry. One of the top places that came out for breakfast is the Hash House. And what kind of stoner would I be, or how would High and Hungry work if I don't smoke hash, smoke some weed, and then go have some breakfast at the Hash House? So today I'm gonna take you to a dope breakfast spot. It's known for having like really popping breakfast out here. I mean, there's a couple of breakfast spots out in Vegas, but this is the one that got a lot of the votes. What I'm smoking on, do I need to tell you? I don't think I need to tell you. Place where you can go sit down, you can order a Budweiser in a bag. Like they give it to you like the way a bum was drinking or something like that, like a little wino. So I ended up fucking ordering the drink that I told you. So it comes in like a glass like this. It's almost like the Mexican flag in a drink right here, or the Italian flag in a drink, or any kind of flag with these fucking colors. But yeah, I guess it's like topped with like watermelon pulp and a watermelon piece. The middle part is lemonade and the bottom part is kiwi. I don't really know how you get down with it first. It's good. Man, that's fucking good. I can tell you exactly what this tastes like. And I know every stoner's out there. If you guys have ever been to a mall that has a hot dog on a stick, this is the equivalent to all those 3 lemonades fucking and making this shit right here with a watermelon in the mix, but this tastes like all 3 of those lemonades mixed together. I can see like with a lot of vodka and shit, you just keep drinking them back to back, you end up throwing up rainbows and shit. But yeah, this is definitely a go-to if you're gonna be in the desert, you're fucking hungry, and you're gonna be trying it out for the first time. You can enjoy this drink. It's gonna keep you refreshed. I think the best way to do it is you gotta take a bite. I'm not really a Bloody Mary drinker. I prefer if I don't put any kind of stuff in here. Like, I think the Bloody Mary is like the white version of a michelada, to be honest. But this is like a white people michelada right here. But I heard that when in Vegas and after a night of drinking, a Bloody Mary is must. So I'm gonna go ahead and test run this, even though I don't really do Bloody Marys. I think I want to squirt the lemon in there, mix up the juices a little bit. That's fucking like some strong Bloody Mary, man. I'm not really too big into Bloody Mary, so I don't really know how to like review this right here. Like in a sense, it doesn't taste peppery like other Bloody Marys that I've had. Like it's like they disguise the vodka very well. It does have a little spicy kick to it. I don't know if you eat the olives, and I don't know what this is either. But they put fucking
it looks like a green bean, dude.
Yeah, these are green beans, bro. What the fuck is this? Apparently, people fucking go crazy for this because this is a really hot item on the menu. So, if you're into Bloody Marys, I probably think you might like this. Me, personally, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. This is probably the most craziest motherfucking chicken and waffles I have ever seen. Like if Roscoe's were to respond back, I mean if this place were to respond back to Roscoe's, it would respond back like Denzel. Talk about like Roscoe's ain't got shit on me. I mean, cause look at this right here. I mean, you gotta slide that knife out. Here's the money shot, y'all. Let it drip. You gotta make sure you get some on the chicken too, you know? It literally comes with, oh shit, it comes with bacon in it. And to be honest, this is how you do it. I'm gonna get a bite.
Like a fucking animal.
That's fucking money. That is fucking money, y'all. Number one, there's bacon in the fucking waffles, y'all. You gotta eat that shit like a motherfucking soldier. This chicken is so fucking crispy. Like every time you take a bite out of it, like literally, like you put his leg off. It's like the equivalent to the same crunch that you would get as like eating hot Cheetos, you know? Like the outer layer of it. Ah. If you have been waiting for the stoner approval, this fucking place passes with flying colors. I don't really know what like the purpose of all these like leaves and shit are, but the fucking chicken and waffles is fucking ideal. Here next to a motherfucking legend, man. Like somebody that told me some stories about fucking making wax before people even called it wax. He showed me some bongs when him and B-Real were like back. What we would consider around was like, yo, you guys were using caveman techs because nobody really knew how to make these techs. I'm sitting here next to the man himself, WWE/legend, Godfather, Papa Shango.
Yeah. Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer right here,
man. You know it, baby.
You're a real stoner, bro.
Man, it's real. I've been smoking for over 30 years, man.
Damn.
And, we've been rapping a little bit about ways that nowadays people think are the newest and coolest things. That we were doing in the 90s, man. Early 90s, we were making wax in the 90s.
Off of water bottles.
Out of water bottles, man, and flushing it through butane, man, and purging it in the sun. You know, as I've gotten older and all the smoking, you know, I've done everything from smoking pure.
That's 30 years. That's like one of me.
30 years, man, and that's volatilizing, vaporizing.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that's like one of me.
It's so bad that we used to smoke out of aluminum bats. We'd take an aluminum bat, drill a hole in it, put a stem in the bottom, and to fool the man, to fool 5-0, man, we would smoke out of baseball bats. But smoking out of that aluminum.
Like literally, like smoking it like that?
Just like that. The smallest one we could get, we drill a hole in the bottom of it, right? And then they're hollow anyway, so you just peel the end part off the end of the bat, put a stem in there, put a little water in there.
How do you feel about this new generation of stoners that just have it so easy?
Oh, man, I ain't mad at them, no, man.
Yeah, like it's like you almost feel like you can't get mad because it's like, yo, if you were there for the struggle, that's cool. You appreciate it on a whole different level. But like if you're born into it, it's almost like everything else in America. It's like, yo, it's just there and it's catered whenever you want. But if you actually were there during the actual struggle and you went from like smoking off of a fucking aluminum pipe and making wax off of water bottles to like walking into a shop.
Solar hitting.
Yep. Up to walk into a shop and like looking at it now, you're like, oh, what kind of cheddar or sauce do you want? And like, this is the Primus Nugs and you don't need to process shit. Like, does that, I mean, that motivates me as a stoner. I'm like, yo,
man, you know what, bro? I'm just glad people are smoking. It's becoming legal. I've never in my life thought that marijuana would be legal. So just the fact that people are smoking, I ain't mad at nobody today, man. You know, the thing with me is I got diagnosed with asthma, man. It flares up through allergies and shit. So sometimes I can't take big dab hits. And believe me, I'm a big dabber. You know that.
Yeah, you know, if somebody told me I can't take dabs, like I would literally talk to the doctor and be like, well, how can I tiptoe around this? Like, you know, I was like...
The doctors... My doctor said dabbing marijuana had nothing to do with my asthma
there you go.
whatsoever.
You heard that? Nothing.
Nothing to do with it. That wasn't why I have it. It's probably just allergies and getting old. We came up with this first vape kit. My brother-in-law said it's his product, and I'm totally behind it. I've been using it now for about a month. Don't quote me on this, but B one time had somebody bring me something like this. It was called Inspector Gadgets. And it was a setup, man, something like this. And this has kind of evolved off of that in a better way. Not only can vaporize from a handle, you could put the heat gun and drill right through the rig. You could, man, there's so many ways to smoke. It's so much cleaner. It's so much healthier. And in the last month, man, I have the worst dabber cough you could ever imagine.
Even worse than mine.
Man, woo, I'm like a smoke train cougher. But anyway,
it's okay to have big coughs, man. You hear that? Like, if a legend like this,
man,
who fucking takes care of himself and just keeps going at it, has cough attacks. Fuck all you guys that comment on there talking about my cough attacks, all right?
Shit,
Fuck that shit.
shit.
If you have a smoke record like that long, like I remember my boy Felipe Esparza said, like, hey, what about when like Be Real dies? Are we gonna smoke him? You know, like you're gonna roll up and smoke him because like the man's been smoking him so long. So I was like, man, I kind of thought about that. I was like, yo, like what happens when you do like pass away? Like when the bugs eat you, like do they get high? Because there's so much THC in your body, like you're just getting all these bugs fucked up. I mean, at that point, like you're not even thinking about shit because you're like no longer on this earth. But I'm like, it was just funny. I'm like, man, like people really have like people like us really have records where we just don't stop. Like,
No.
have you ever gone through a period where you just like can't, you stop smoking?
Every now and then, just to make sure that I have a handle on things, I'll stop smoking for a week, and that's like a week, a year, maybe.
And so what's going on over there,
We
Jamie?
gotta get something.
All right, man. Well, what I'm gonna do is put a dab in here.
All right, let's. So you
dab.
got some sauce in there.
Yeah, I got some sauce in here.
That's the attachment that
This
goes
is
to
the
the ball.
attachment that will go to any heat gun. And all you do is turn on your heat gun. There's no weight.
What's the recommended temperature?
Well,
Because that's the one thing.
Yeah, I like 380, 400. I don't know. What do you do?
I never done your shad. What are we smoking here? What is this?
That's the lemon cake sauce.
Lemon cake sauce. So I have it right now. I'm trying it at 500, and looks
Oh,
like
you're
it's
that
feeling
hot, huh?
pretty nice.
Oh
yeah.
man, the aroma that's coming out of
Yeah.
it smells like
And
an air
you know
freshener.
what? And it won't get dirty. It'll be totally clean when it's done. There's no mess.
You want to take
Yeah.
the first hit?
You know what? I'll take it. I want to try this. You know
Yeah,
what?
it does smell good.
You know how it works?
Yep. I
Okay.
think just push this in and
Yeah, push it in. And I could have gone a little hotter, but
dude, this tastes like.
Doesn't it make it taste nice? It just brings
I mean, this tastes like. I mean,
all the terps out, man.
I like dabbing the lemon cake by itself off the dabs, and I have to wait for lower temperature. But this tastes like if I combine an orange and a lemon together.
Oh, that's really good.
It literally.
And you know, it really brings out the lemon.
Yes.
You know, it brings out the lemon and the orange.
It
I
tastes
taste
like
both
the
of them.
peel,
Yes,
right?
it does.
like the mandarin peel.
What does it taste like when you roll it up? Does it taste like that or a little different?
No, I think every time, any different way you hit like the same strain, it's always gonna taste different. Like joints, if you hit a strain like this, like I learned from experience, I like rolling fatties. But if I want to get a taste like this, I'll have to roll like a 0.9 or a 0.8. How big of a hit do you got to take for you to get that like real stoner cough? Because like me, I like the like if I like you know what I mean. Like if I gotta like, can you finish the whole bag?
Oh, you know what? I've never tried to do that. If I went through my nose, I could probably go through a whole bag. But to get that real stoner cough, I probably have to do a big dab.
Just a big dab.
A big dab, which I think we're going to do sooner or later.
I'm down.
Now, this is another way to do it here also. With it fits right onto your rig, man. And to be honest, I
Is that
haven't
flour
tried
or
it
is that
this
still
way.
dabs?
This
Okay,
is
that's
flour.
flour.
I'm going to put it down here a little bit.
All right. Smoking big nugs. I've never really been a big bong person. Like
Here's another one, that cough.
like this.
Man, that's pure clean.
It almost tastes like I'm eating the nugget. Like I'm inhaling it. Yeah, like this.
You're literally sucking the nug.
That's the cough I want.
I haven't got around to smoking it that way yet. You know, I didn't smoke until I was 27 years old. It was the first
Damn,
time.
are you for
that
real?
No, you didn't know that.
27?
I was Papa Shango in the WWF, right?
Yeah.
I just got a divorce. I was a heavy pills and drinking, man. I did a lot of pills and drinking.
What did you drink?
I thought Jack Daniels.
Ah.
Jack Daniels, Vicodins, Vicoprofin, Somas, I thought weed was bad, but that shit was good.
Sounds like a war veteran, bro.
Bro, I used to ride, I'm not gonna mention no names, but I used to ride down the road with probably 3 of the biggest wrestlers you've ever seen in the business. And I used to ride down the road and they would smoke weed and I would literally roll the window down. That's right, roll the window down. You didn't have electric windows in some cars back then. Put your head out the window and drive because I couldn't stand the smell of cannabis.
Damn, so you went from like not really fucking with the herb to like
I'm taking a break. It's Papa Shango. I'm going through a divorce. I go spend some time with a friend of mine in L.A. Some wrestlers were there, and he's like, man, try this. You got to try this. I'm like, man, let me try it. I tried it, had the best workout of my life. Food tasted better, had a better demeanor, you know. Never made money in wrestling until I was the Godfather, and that's the most highest character that you ever see in your life, you know.
See how fast the vaporization happens. Oh shit, that's like almost instant.
Take it out.
Oh, it's instant.
You can take it out. That's the fucking coffee you're looking for? I gotta clear that.
You know what? I swear to you,
It doesn't taste burnt.
I swear to you, that felt like taking a dab.
That's all it is.
Here it comes now. Now you're
I
getting
want
hit.
it to taste good, so I didn't go.
Oh,
too
wow.
hard. You need more than you can handle. Whoever says you don't dab, that's bullshit. I've seen people go to their knees doing that.
Boy, that was a hit there.
After a very long sesh, and I mean a very long sesh, it's a legendary sesh, we built up enough munchies to head on over to the famous Cheba Hut. I've never heard of this place. One thing he was pointing out to me about that makes this place very unique is that everything on the menu is like weed inspired, like
I ordered the Acapulco Gold
which is an old name of a strain that was like back in the
back
90s.
in the day.
Yep.
And then I also ordered the Chronic, which is, I wanted to try the Chronic, which is a barbecue roast beef.
So this is like with choices like this, it just it makes decisions a lot easier. I would say like me, I ended up going with the dank because you can never go wrong with getting
What
some
size
dank.
you get?
I got the blunt size.
Oh, see, I got a pinner and the nugs 4 inches.
I think this place was designed for places like for shows like High and Hungry to come up in here and check it out and just appreciate the fuck out of it.
Did you notice the area else? What else was on the block here?
I was gonna get to that right there, but you know what? He literally like it's a one-stop shop. Tell him why it's a one-stop shop. And
Then what's cool about it here is they got a jewelry shop, which has nothing to do with anything else on the corner. Next to that is a head shop. Next to that is a dispensary. And then next to that is a doctor place where you could go get your card if you needed one, but a medical marijuana doctor there. And then there's the Cheba Hut. Isn't that kind of cool? It's a whole one-shop stop.
It's literally like, when you go to Build Bear, like, you ever take a kid to Build Bear, like, it's like a different stage, like, for everything to come into life. Like, you bring out the skin, and you stuff it, and, like, you put different stuff in it. It's like, it's a process. I wish they had places like this in LA, where it's like, even though it's legal out there, now.
They don't have nothing like this out there, huh?
It doesn't cater to it out there like that. I've never
You're
really
joking.
seen it.
Wow, man.
Like, I have yet to run into any place that is like that. I mean, the only thing I would say that comes close to it is the rainbow.
Right. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the only
rainbow.
thing that comes, and it's like you really gotta be in the loop to know about the rainbow. Not too many people.
We talked
know.
about that earlier. Yes, sir.
But like, I really like that this place is very cannabis themed. So like, it's not how I was saying that it was like a weed version of Pizza Hut. This is more than that. Their whole concept is that they make toasted subs, and every one of them is different, and it's not like no wax subs like Subway and shit like that, or anything like this basic,
No.
Like, or it's not. I wouldn't say whack. It's not no basic ass sub, right? It's just some good ingredients. It's catered to a stoner's taste buds. Like, I didn't want to drink here, but like after Jamie told me that the shots and the cocktails are cannabis themed too,
Right.
I might just take a shot too. They have some.
Man, I might have to join you. I'm
They
not
have-
even a drinker. This shit looks good, man.
We're all grateful. Man, it was hard for me not to want to eat it before we started rolling the camera. This is what the dank looks like. It's pretty much like if a pizza and a sub fucked and created this thing. And this is what I haven't even tasted it, but this I can already tell you this is made for stoners. What did you get? Explain
This
your
here is the Acapulco Gold, which is a barbecue chicken sandwich. And then just to try it, I got a barbecue roast beef, which is the Chronic. And then you ordered some type of shots here that are...
This is called, what is it? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cheers. Does it taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Tastes like Christmas and shit.
The aftertaste tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah.
That's not bad. The aftertaste leaves you. It's kind of like you. It's like you know when like when you have a candy like it is like
Hey, that motherfucker tastes good as a milkshake.
yeah, like that kind
It
of
tastes good as a milkshake.
it's like the
wouldn't it?
aftertaste of a milkshake. First bite, yeah, I like to fold it.
This is good.
I'll fuck with this place heavy, bro. The next time I come to Vegas and I'm feeling like I got like an hour left to the drive, I'm hungry.
It's the spot.
I'm just gonna go ahead and just pull up here and just hold my hunger till I'm done. Cause this is literally, it tastes like a pizza, but it's a fucking sub.
This is good. Woo.
High and Hungry fucking approved here. I love this place. Which was the one that you're trying? Is brand new.
I'm gonna try this one here. This is the Chronic, which is barbecue roast beef. I'm gonna take the onions off today. Take a bite of this, see what this is like. I'm telling you, that pizza sub fuck there looks pretty good.
Yeah, right? That's how I describe my foods on the show. People are like, some people it's like, it's cringe. Some people are like, I love it.
Oh, that might be better than that.
Which one was that one?
The barbecue roast beef, the Chronic.
Damn. I ain't never heard nobody say they didn't like the Chronic when they first tried it.
Woo! No, can you believe that?
If I got any recommendations for you guys, that is a must-have for our High and Hungry show, is this place. It's like 4 a.m. right now, and I gotta like get ready to film the We Don't Smoke the Same show in a couple hours and head back to LA. This is the results of being high, hungry, and kind of drunk. Shout out to Postmates, you know, in case everything fails and your casino is not fancy enough to fucking be open 24 hours like that, you can go ahead and hit up Postmates. And this is the Grand Lux Cafe. And it's kind of like, it's like a bakery, fuck the Louis Vuitton store, because like their shit is like expensive, but it's like handcrafted or whatever. So it looks very moist. If you're going to take a risk at like getting diabetes, this is the way to do it right here, right? No offense to everybody out there. You know, we live in a fucking sensitive world. Everybody's under period 24/7. All right. This is the fucking butter cake from Grand Lux Cafe. High and hungry and kind of drunk and faded. Vegas. That, if you want me to give you an accurate description of what it tastes like, it's like if somebody took a sugar glazed donut and made it fuck a creme brulee and went through whatever process it is, and this is what that is right there. It literally feels like you're eating a donut that's not done yet. So like the inside is so moist, but the sugar on top that has been torched. That's what they do, y'all. This is how they get that crystally thing, all right? I'm being a chef real quick. They burn all the sugar on top. You know what I mean? It kind of tastes like, me, I'm Salvadorian, so it tastes like any fucking Salvadorian candy that like, no young fools like eating, but all your tias and moms like eating, you know? I know my, co-creator and co-producer of this show, Ray, aka Sister Ray, this is probably the pick that he picked because this motherfucker loves brownies. Me, personally, I think I don't really fuck with brownies too much, like as much as I used to just for like leisure, because I seem to think like they're medicated, right? Like I seem to think they're medicated all the time. You gotta dump that on top. A la mode. That's what you call it. You're just saying that because France beat Belgium today. Fuck you guys.
That was 2 days ago.
Has it been 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Holy shit. So you put the 2 scoops on top, and then you start decorating this motherfucker with like all the accoutrement ingredients. You dump these motherfucking strawberries on top. This is the most like fun shit you could do when you're high and fucking drunk. It's like do it yourself arts and crafts, but with food. You dump these nuts on there. Pause. You dump more on there. Jeez. It does like it don't stop. You gotta dump whatever this hot fudge is.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. This is not the way it's supposed to go. Well, you know what? Fuck that. I'm a fucking stoner, and this is High and Hungry. I'm not fucking Guy Fieri and shit. And this is fucking for all my Latino people. You guys say, "Está poniendo cajeta?" No, this is caramel. Is caramel the same thing as cajeta in Spanish?
I have no idea.
Cajeta's like that Mexican candy shit. Like they put it in like those little like caskets and shit. It looks like they put it in little caskets and it's like soft. It's like mazapan, but like caramel style. I don't know what this white shit is right here, but we're gonna dump this on top too. I was like, this better not be ranch, nigga. Like, what is this, yo?
That's interesting. Why don't you take a little,
All right, so
take a little pinky.
when you don't know what the fuck this is, you do this. That's kind of weird, bro, to be honest. I don't know if it's because I'm kind of faded, but...
That's whipped cream.
Is it?
It's just melted, I guess.
Well, we're going to dump this motherfucking shit on here.
That shit tastes good.
I don't know what it is about this motherfucking whipped cream, but this shit is like the real thick shit. Like this shit will, like, you can leave it out in the Vegas sun and it's not going to fucking fuck up. Yo, this is like the ultimate thing for, like, this should be the KO, but it's not. I got one more thing coming up after this. Sammy, you need to eat, motherfucker. Otherwise, like, you're going to keep getting comments. The motherfucker's going to say, like, you're malnourished. Yo, this is, like, literally...
Damn.
This is intense right here. This is like Gizmo meets Las Vegas, and you're doing it with, like, do-it-yourself ice cream at 3 a.m. Listen, I'm Salvadorian. I fucking eat tortillas with my hands, so I put my hands in my food. I don't care what fuck. That makes being awake for 48 hours worth it. Like this fucking Sunday right here. I'm pretty sure if I would have gone into Grand Lux Cafe and ordered this, it would have looked so just beautiful. You know, it would have looked so fucking beautiful. It would have been so intricate. It would have just been fucking sexy. You know what I'm talking about? It would have just been great. And this is the fucking end to my fucking couple of days here in Las Vegas. I know I didn't show you guys everything. There were so many suggestions. And if you want to finish your night off with the cherry on top, you might want to reconsider it and do it with the key lime on top. So what you do is you order this key lime pie at 4 o'clock in the morning. Get some of that, what is it, Willy Wonka whipped cream. You take that first bite, which fucking is kind of like a lemon. No, I'm sorry, not a lemon. A lime. Fuck the cream soda. And got a cake in the mix. Or, I'm sorry, a pie. And this is what was birthed of that. So you finish the night off with like a gram dab. You go in right before you knock out. Before you have that drive or flight right back home. You get real fucked up. You load up a big gram dab. If you don't have that rig with you, then you better make sure you go ahead and come really close. Because this is the closest you can get. Honey Badger is the real motherfucking deal. I fuck with them so bad that they fucking gave me my own code. If you go ahead and type EZone15 in all capital letters on their website, they give you 50% off the whole kit. I'm talking about the whole motherfucking kit. The fucking nozzle, the fucking body, the fucking battery that goes behind here, you know, and the original nozzle. Like the bubbler is like a little extra, you know what I'm talking about? It's like wok when you go ahead and get those fucking additions to your burrito. To end your night, you get the key lime pie. You go ahead and cut through the yellow part. You get a little bit of crust. You dip it in the whipped cream. You take that last bite, and you start to get tired, and you call it a night.